Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Cooking with CandiWare, and today we're going to be making a little mushroom terrarium. Hi everyone! So here is the terrarium, and I made the cute little mushrooms down here, and also Chris decided that it would be a good place to put little Bulbasaur. So I made this right after coming back from the cottage, and I thought it would be really neat because of all the mushrooms and different foliage that you see out in the wilderness there. I thought it'd be really fun to do something along those lines. And everything you see here, if it isn't Polymer Clay, everything else I got from the dollar store, so not to worry. It's very inexpensive, and I just thought it was such a cute little idea. It could also be like a little fairy home or anything like that, whatever your imagination comes up with. Now this really didn't take me too long at all. I actually made it right when we got back from the cottage, so it really gives me a feeling of nature. So yeah, maybe in total about 20 minutes. So I wanted to also apologize for last week not having a video out. I am doing overtime at work right now, which isn't always the funnest thing, so I'm trying to rearrange things so I don't miss another one. I'm sorry guys, but anyways, let's make this together. So let's get started.
So like always, here are all the tools that you'll need, and you'll find them in the description box below. And your first step is going to be making your mushrooms. So I'm going to suggest looking up photos online, but I decided I would make little red mushrooms with a white stem. So I made 3 mushrooms, so I made 3 little circles about the same size, and then as you can see there, I am making a cone shape, and then I'm using a dotting tool to indent a little hole in the bottom, so I'm going to do that 3 times. And you're also going to need head pins, so have them on hand. So you're just going to, you can make them different sizes, you can make them all the same, it's really up to you. I made 2 the same and 1 a little bit longer and thinner. After that, you're going to be taking your white and make a long snake. So you can make it as stumpy or as long as you'd like. I went with just the generic pretty long length, and from there I just placed the stems onto the head pin, and then you can just place that on the mushroom, and you're going to be doing that the other 2 times, and then bake according to your Clay's instructions. Now this is just the order I decided to put all of my findings in. So all of those rocks you see at the bottom there were from a garden center not too far from where I lived, and you know what, I just ended up going in and asking if they had any rocks, and they gave them to me for free, if you can believe it. Now all this moss I actually got from the dollar store, so I hope you can also find it there. And then also this potting soil, again, dollar store. In the summertime they have stuff like that, so I'm going to suggest that's the best way to do it, if not asking your parents if they have some soil. So you're just going to pat that all the way down. As you can see, the 3 layers on the bottom there, and then you could just set that off to the side. And now we're going to be working on the baked mushrooms. So again, this is an optional step according to what you think your mushrooms should look like, but I put little dots on with a dotting tool, some white acrylic paint. And then in the top I just added some more little things I had around, so I added a little bit more moss, and then I cut down the mushrooms so that they could be placed easily wherever you'd like. So what I mean is I cut the head pin down about half the size because I found it to be really long. And this is just a stone I found, or glass bead I found in my garden, and then I put an air plant in, and then later on I ended up putting Bulbasaur right in the middle. And there you have it, your very own mushroom terrarium. So simple. I really hope you enjoyed this DIY. Again, it was cottage inspired. I had so much fun making it. Please let me know what you think. And don't forget to check out last week's video, and this is what's coming up next week. And don't forget to check out my cupcake DIY on my Etsy. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye!